Everyone neutral stance, position, sets, courtesy. Student creed number 1. I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that would reduce my mental growth or my physical health. Number 2. I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and in others. Number 3. I intend to use what I learned in class constructively and defensively to help myself and my fellow man and never to be abusive or offensive. Courtesy. All right, team, elective class. So starting off with our jiu-jitsu skills, doing some conditioning and some body coordination drills, and then we'll get into advanced kicking, which is going to be handstands today. And then we'll jump into the commas again and do some fun catch-release stuff. And then at the end, I'll hit Joseph with sticks or anyone else that shows up. So let's get it going. We're going to start off with just up and downs. What up and downs are is I go down to my knees and then I stand back up. It's nice and easy, right? Down to the knees and then back up. Pick a leg, that same leg goes down and it comes up first. Ready, get set, go. So my right leg goes down first, it comes up first. Goes down first, comes up first. Goes down first, comes up first. We're going to spend about 30 seconds using, in this case, the right leg first to go down and then up, and then we'll switch and we'll go to the left. Right? Down and then up. Down and up. It doesn't really look like much, but you're basically doing a single leg lunge or squat, right? Because I'm coming all the way from here and just my legs lifting me up, right? All the way down, all the way up. And now switch, go with the other leg first. Down and then up. As much as you can, try and fold the leg directly underneath you and bring it back directly underneath you. So instead of my leg coming out wide and then I have to swing it out to stand up, I'm trying to just simply fold it straight down on both sides, fold it straight up on both sides. And one more. And let's stay down here. Alligator push-ups, right? Alligator push-ups, kind of like Spider-Man push-ups, but you put your foot on the ground in between. So picture doing mountain climbers and doing a mountain climber on each one. So in mountain climbers, we usually go this way. So instead of my knee being inside, it's going to go outside. And once I get here, I do a push-up. I switch, I do a push-up, right? And it's not that hard to push-up because my foot is still based, right? So ready? 30 seconds and go. So we can put one leg up, push up. One leg, push up. This is actually really good for your flexibility and some of the movements that you do in jiu-jitsu, as well as other athletics, right? My ability to be able to switch, bring that knee up high, push, switch, get that knee way up by your foot, and then do a push-up, drop to the ground. Push. 2 more times. 1 more. Good. Now stay right down here, and we're going to do push-ups. We're not going to do push-up. We're just going to do a big backward step. So I'll do this from a couple angles. I start from push-up position, and I'm going to step backwards and open my whole body up. And then I come back to a push-up. I step backwards, open my whole body, right? If I do it from this angle, I step back over the other leg, and I just simply open up my body, right? Back over the other leg, open up your body. So we're gonna do this for about a minute. Ready, get set, go. So here, step back, and then open. Step back, and then open. Get that step to happen first. See how close you can get to the ground with your foot before you bring your hand through, right? You're gonna get all the way down and feel that stretch here through my ribs as that hand comes up, right? Stretch, and then open. Stretch it back, and then open. Stretch way back, and then open. How high can you lift your leg as you're doing it without falling off balance? Up, reach. Up, reach. Another 10 seconds. Up, reach. Back. Good. Oh, I already did that one. Oh, crazy legs. This is a cool one. All right, so time, crazy legs. So similar to shrimping here, it kind of gets similar in terms of hip mobility. Again, lower body agility, being able to slide my legs, slide my foot into small spots if I need to. So what we're gonna do is I'll do this kind of a couple of directions. I'm gonna lay on my back. I step over, and then my bottom leg I pull through. That leg steps over, bottom leg pulls through. Step over, bottom leg pulls through. I'll do it from this direction. I start flat. My leg steps over the top. The bottom leg pulls through. And then that leg, I turn onto my other shoulder. That leg steps over, I pull through. Step over, pull through. Step over, pull through. Right? 1 minute, go. Step, pull through. Step, pull through. Step, pull through. It's really good when you're in that bottom position, and I need to be able to pull my leg out, and look how I'm starting to reach around like I'm wrapping the guard back up, right? Out, wrap the guard up. Out, wrap the guard up. That time, what that big step is I'm here, I pull that leg out. Here, pull the leg out. And as I pull it out, I'm wrapping up to control. Here, pull out. Change directions so you can see a couple of different angles. 5 more seconds. And time. Crazy legs. Oh, flat rolls, forwards and backwards. All right, so let's do regular rolls, forward and backwards first. So last week we worked a lot on, or not a lot, but we did drills where from here I had to just simply bring my feet over my head, touch the ground, and then come right back, right? And then we went to the other side. Over the shoulder, don't let the head touch the ground. Put your feet on the ground and then push back. We're gonna start with that one. Ready? Go. So come up, touch the ground, push back. Come up, feet over the head, touch the ground, and then back. And each time I roll over the shoulder. So my left ear is close to the ground, and then my right ear close to the ground. Left ear close to the ground, or look over the left shoulder, and then roll, look over the right shoulder. Roll, look over the left shoulder, and then roll, look over the right shoulder. A couple more times. And then one more on the other side. All right, so now as we do this roll backwards, we're gonna start with just a regular roll, and we'll see if we get to the flat roll. So as I roll backwards, I look over my left shoulder, and now my feet are already touching. I just simply bring my knees down, and look, I'm right back here again. And just for space, sit through, and then do it again. I roll, look over the right shoulder, my feet touch the ground, I bring my knees down, and then just bring my head up, right? Sit through, and then do it again. Let's go. Left shoulder, look, roll, put your knees down, lift your head up, put your hand down, sit back through. Bring your feet up, look over the right shoulder. Watch your feet touch the ground, and then just simply sit up. Sit back through. Feet go straight over the head. I watch them touch the ground as I look over the left shoulder. And then I bring my knees down. Do not let the side of your hips touch, right? Sit back through. Look, I'm here. Here's my hip. Way off the ground. Never touches, right? Sit back through. Up. And then sit right back through. Look over the shoulder, straight over the head, sit right back through. I'm going slow so you can see the detail, right, of where I'm going with it all. But certainly it would just simply roll and then sit up, right? Roll and then sit back up. All right, flat roll, let's give it a shot. Flat roll backwards. I'm gonna start with my body flat. And then I hinge at the hips. I have to bring my feet straight, and then I straighten them out. So I'm flat on my belly. Now here's the trick. I have to go back the same way I came. So I have to tuck my head, bring my feet up, look how I'm not using my hands, and then bring them all the way. No hands, legs straight, keep your legs straight, roll through. Tuck the shoulder. Trying to do it without the legs. Crazy amount of core strength on that one. Up, tuck, left side, up, back, tuck the head, lift. It's pretty hard to do without using your hands at all. You have to use them at least for a little bit of the base, I think. Up, push, tuck. Another side one more time, up. Tuck the shoulder, straight back. All right, one last roll for today, sideways rolls. These are the ones I have the most challenging time with. Not necessarily because they're challenging to do, but challenging to remember which direction you're looking, right? At least I find it that way. You may be totally different. You might be like, wrench heels were easy, I don't even know what you're talking about. If they were easy, I challenge to see if you're doing them 100% correct though. So, as I roll, I'm gonna go sideways on my shoulders, and the key is to look at my feet while they're still in front of me, right? So I'll do this for a couple of different directions. I roll onto my shoulders, I'm looking at my feet, my eyes have to stay forward in this direction, right? I don't wanna end up facing the other direction. So I roll, and as I roll, I'm still looking forward, and I should still be facing the same direction, the same way, it's just that I'm here a couple of feet because I rolled and my feet stayed in the front, right? So sideways rolls. Again, a different direction. If you watch from here, I roll onto my side, I bring my feet over my head. If you take your hands and cup them behind your legs, this might help you to keep that frame. So see where my hands are, right? And now I just roll onto my side, my feet stay here. Oh, that was the terrible one. And then I roll. The key is not to go over the crown of your head, but the back of your neck, right? Keep your head forward, almost like it doesn't even touch the ground as you roll from side to side, right? And go. Roll. For those of you that used to do egg rolls, right? I know some of you probably did these, where you roll down to your shoulders. It's kind of like this, but it's a deeper fold, right? This isn't much of a fold. With this one, same, but I'm keeping my feet in the front, and I'm staying facing straight forward, right? Roll, face straight forward. Roll, I stay forward. Roll, I stay forward. Falling out of the stream on you guys. All right. Roll, eyes are forward. And then roll back, eyes are forward. One more time on each side. One more on the other side. And time. Jitsu bow on the knees, triangles. Oosh. All right, so let's move into our advanced kicking. We should all be warmed up by now. A lot of stuff that folded your worked and warmed up your hips. I don't know about you guys, but I got a lot of sweat on me. All right, so here we go. Advanced kicking. This week, as I mentioned, we're going into headstands, or handstands rather. It's been about 6 weeks since we've done this, so we're gonna go back into that. So handstands, phase 1. First, make sure you have enough room. As always with the advanced kicking, this takes up some space. Not that we're taking up a whole ton of space, but I wanna have enough room that if I were here and I started to go into my handstand and I needed to roll forward because I fell forward, I have that much space without running into my mom's coffee table, end table, dining room table, brother, sister, little boy next door, whoever else might be hanging out, right? Just make sure you have enough room forward, okay? So here we go. Phase 1 is your hands are on the mat, and all you're doing is practicing the landing. You're gonna jump and make sure you land. Right now I want you to land on the same foot every time, and do it however you want to in terms of which foot leaves first, right? So I can lead with my left foot first, but I'm gonna land on my right leg every time. Or I may decide to lead with my right foot first, but I still want you to land on your right leg. So every time your right foot touches down first when you're landing, but play around with which leg leaves first and how you feel with either one, right? Ready, get set, go. So we're just right here. I'm just simply jumping and then landing on my right foot. Land on the right. I may jump off the left and land on the right. Jump off the left and land on the right. Either way, any way is fine. I just want it to be the right foot that's touching down right now first. We'll switch it in a moment. Ideally, you want to be able to land or take off with either foot equally as well. All right, so now switch and use your left foot to land. So I'm going to skip the landing on the left foot and watch you guys every time we go to that one. Ready, get set, go.
So you're jumping and landing. Keep going, get those hands on the mat. Stay on the ground for right now. Or on the ground, you guys don't have a mat like I do. Some of you do. Good, Joseph. That's it, Andrea. Get those feet up, girl, let's go. That's it. All right, time. Okay, so take a quick breather. So now this time, we're gonna touch our feet behind our backs. So now I leave, and my goal is just simply to touch one foot to the other and keep my feet fully extended, or my legs fully extended. Even if I only go to here, and that's as high as I get off the ground, I wanna try and straighten my legs out and just touch one to the other for now, right? If I get up a little higher, fine, but don't worry about getting all the way up here yet, right? Just get used to this. 3, 2, 1, go. See how awesome you guys look? Dahlia, don't land on the mar. Keep it going, there you go. Feet up, touch the feet behind your back. See who has this amazingly well. That was a really good one, Dahlia, nice. Olivia, nice work. Joseph, touch him a little. There you go, that was better. Pause and get the touch. There you go. Good. Now switch your landing foot, right? So again, if you were landing on the left foot each time as you did it, then this time land on the right foot every time. Go. Give you like 30 seconds to change it up a little. Let's see it. Remember, straighten the legs. Get the legs to be straight behind you. Nice. That's it, Ashan. Point your toes a little more, Ashan. And time. All right, so now let's go even a little bit higher with it. If you happen to be with your brother or sister, right, because a couple of you guys are, I would just do one person at a time, just so the two of you aren't going up in the air really close together and crashing into each other. Because many of you are only 3 feet away from each other as you're doing this. And the higher we get with it, the more dangerous it'll become when you're really close to someone, right? So I might stand here and watch my brother or sister do it, keep my hands up, and maybe even help balance them a little bit. So now I'm gonna slowly work to get towards a peak, right? So now I jump, my feet are here. And I go and I try and get a little bit higher, right? And I go and I try and get a little higher. And then maybe I go and I try and get that pause at the top for a moment, right? Or maybe I work to get that pause. Oh, that one wasn't as long, right? A little bit longer. Right? So now you're working to get up, right? And then back down. Go. Let's see who has them. Let's see it. Get those feet up. Let's see it. Annika, you're in like slow motion. How is that working? Maybe you were just really choppy because now you're frozen. Joseph, nice. Commit a little bit more. Your body is really like arched like this. Try and get a little straight. Yeah, there you go. Then another quick detail for everyone is I start off looking this way, but when I'm inverted, I should be looking that way, right? If I try and look forward, watch my body and what happens to my body, right? If I try and keep looking forward as I do my handstand, look at the arch that's in my upper body, right? I can't see it, but I have to imagine it's there. Watch again. I try and look forward to see where I'm going, and my guess is my upper back went like this. Instead, I want to look that way as I go up. I keep my head this way so I look underneath me, which really won't be under because my feet are up here. So instead I go here, and I'm looking back a little bit more and feeling my balance. And that'll tend to allow your shoulders and head to be straighter, all right? Back to work, go. Oh, look out. Dahlia means business. Her hair's out and everything. Look at that. I've never seen you with your hair down. I won't tell anyone, I promise. Go, go, go. Joseph, that was better. Come on, Eduardo's iPad, get to work. Gustavo, if you're hurt, slide off to the floor at the side so she can get to work. Kick those legs up. Let's see it. Straighten those legs out, Namar. Touch your feet behind your back. Don't worry about committing so high, so far up. Get your feet so they're touching behind your back before you worry about getting up, okay? Better? All right, time. So now let's take it up a notch, right? So building up to handstands. Of course, the fun part of this is really getting to where you're getting that handstand upright. And it's hard to know because when you're doing it, you can't really see how you're doing. And even if you had huge mirrored walls like I do, it's really challenging because if I go this way and I watch, by the time I'm doing it, I'm not seeing myself. If I do this way and I try to look to the side, it knocks me off balance. So I can kind of go this way and see myself in the mirror, but I can tell you it's probably more disorienting than it is helpful, right? So just try and do the best you can and feel, am I pushing through my hands? Do I feel like this is straight, right? If you stand this way and feel how your body feels, that's what it should feel like, but you're upside down, okay? So now let's add in a kick. So you're gonna go, we'll start with front kicks. I like these the best because it's the simplest one to do. So I'm gonna throw my front kick, I plant down, and you have two options with this actually. I can throw my front kick and then that foot can swing right up to my handstand, right? Or I can throw my front kick, I can plant with that foot, and then swing my other leg up as I go to my handstand, right? So I'm just going to kick and then swing that leg right back through. Oh, that wasn't very good, right? Or I'm going kick, planting, and then spin it up, and then fall. So 3, 2, 1, go. Kick, handstand. Oh, too much momentum on that one. Kick. Oh. Notice as I fall too, I lightly set my body down. I don't crash. Here, I'll fall on purpose this time. So I kick, I'm here, oh, you can enough. I go here, and if I overcommit, I just simply let my body to the ground and roll forward instead of going, go. Let's see how you guys look. That's it, Ashan. Just try and make it a little smoother. There you go. That was better. That was smoother. Oh, which Newton is that? Can't tell. You're so small. Is that Liam? Oh, there's Evan. What, are you sleeping down there? Kick. Straighten your legs out. Get your feet to straighten out behind you. For both of you. Straight. That was better, Evan. Liam, that was much better. If you had brought that second foot up, you'd have been almost totally upright. Olivia, nice. Crushing it. Olivia, really good. Make them flow a little faster now. So instead of going kick and then set up for it, go right into it. So just go kick and then plant your feet right down and bring your feet right up. Your handstand looks better than mine, but there you go, closer. Kick, and then right there, put the hands down. Really good handstands. Commit to it, come on. There you go. And time. All right, so take a breath. One more combination or one more concept. Spinning kicks into your handstand. These are certainly the most challenging because I'm taking a rotation circular and then I'm having to switch it to go straight up, pause, and then bring it back, right? Which if you were to take a rock at the end of a string and swing it this way, or I'm sorry, swing it this way, and then you have to get the timing to swing it upright, but then you have to get to pause. And that's really what you're doing with your body when you do a spinning hook kick into a handstand. Because I'm going spinning kick this way, so I have this rotation, and now off of that rotation, I have to take this circle, and then I have to change it and go upright with it, and then come right back down. Typically off a spinning hook kick, facing the other direction to do the handstand works better. So I face this way to do my spinning hook kick, but then I turn this way to do my handstand, and my left leg, the leg I just kicked with, will lead. So watch one more time. My left leg, the one with the sock on it, makes it really easy to see, right? Left leg kicks, touch for a moment, left leg spins me up, right? And then I gotta get back down. I got stuck at the top. So I go here, spinning hook kick, right into my handstand. And then back. Go. Spinning hook kick, handstand. I'm looking. Hook kick, oh, terrible tuck on that one. Handstand. Let's see who has it. We have about 1 minute. Joseph, that was good extension at the top. Handstand, nice. That was good. Face the other way as you go into your handstand, Samara. So face this way for the hook kick, but now turn away from the screen. Yeah, and the leg you just kicked with, shoot that up first. Yeah, it'll flow better that way. Spin, and then right into it. Yes, that'll go. Lead with your other foot though, Samara. When you go up to your handstand, lead with your other foot. The foot you kick with, let that one go up first. So now that same foot. Evidently, that's not your favorite foot to go up first, is it? Try your spinning hook kick with the other direction. That's not your favorite spinning hook kick either. Too funny. So, and time. The reason I want you to do it with the same one was, remember when I first demonstrated, if I do the spinning hook kick with that leg and I use that leg to go straight up, it just keeps the circle going, right? Because that was the leg. If you picture again the rock on a string, that foot was the rock on the string going around, and then I have to bring it up in that next circle, right? So, all right, from here, grab your commas. Fun with commas. Set this over here. So we've done all kinds of tricks so far with the commas. We've done the finger rolls. We've done the figure eights, right? We worked on double figure eights. We worked on a couple of different striking patterns, the double strikes, the 7 cuts, the what I call the Bill Brea type cut because it's from Kali. At least that flow pattern is very similar to a flow pattern that you do in Kali. And then we did the release and catch, right? This one. So we're going to review all of those, and then we're going to do a couple of other just agility things, and then maybe behind the back, release and catch, or release and not catch in that case. All right, so here we go. Our body should be warmed up, but let's just do it for the sake of doing it and to make sure we're anchoring 45 cuts, right? 1 minute, both hands, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. 45, strike, 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 strike. All wrist, 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 wrist. 15 more seconds. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so now finger rolls. So we'll go right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Alternate right, left, right, left. If you don't have the finger roll down this well yet, then just take one hand and go. And remember, the key with the finger roll is can I get it to go over the finger and the comma is in contact the whole time. So I'm not throwing it in the air and catching it. If I come up here, right, the whole time, the finger is in contact with the comma, or the comma is in contact with my finger, right? If I start going too fast, then it comes away, right? Or you might be, I didn't get the double that time. Double, right, stays in contact, even on the, oh, see, I lost it. I wouldn't have counted that a double if I caught it. That was a single, 1.5, 1, 1.5, 2, but I started losing it at the end. It's all a matter of getting your finger to move this way as you're coming around the comma and getting used to where does it have to be for me to keep that momentum. And as you can see, I need more practice. 1 is simple, 2 with this hand, a little more challenging. But it's something to work on, right? So right, left, right, left, right, left on singles. And then we also had the flat one this way, right? So switch it off to that now. And that's just simply, I'm holding my hand, oh, that was not flat, opened and letting it spin flat, right? Not the 45s like last week when we did doubles, trying to think totally flat, flat, flat. When we do this one, for instance, boom, the flat would work better off of this one because the plane is, I'm striking flat anyway. Boom, boom, right? So flat, 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 flat. And then we had underneath and flat, which we did, right? Under, 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 throw, under, up and throw. Oops, lost that one. Open spin. All right, and now 45s. So now we are coming up at the 45, right? Which this one is probably would be the most common one you would really see, in my estimation, in a lot of the forms, because people will tend to go from here, bring it back up by their shoulder to get ready for that next strike. Or they'll just throw it over their shoulder twice in a row. You guys can laugh at me, I won't hear you. And then of course, instead of alternating it, then the next phase would be, can I do both at the same time? Right? 1, 2, both. 1, 2, both. 1, 2, 2, both. Both. I was going to go for both as doubles, but my left hand's scary for a double. My right hand is still pretty scary for a double. Evidently, not hitting that at all today. Which probably means I should practice it more. Certainly, not probably. Certainly means I should practice it more. All right, so now try this. Try go in over the top, right? Underneath, back at a 45, right? Straight up, under, or you could even go under and then come back over. Under, come back over. Up, under, come back over, right? And certainly in the middle of a performance, I'm not going to go here, 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 I mean, right? I might, but this is agility training. Can I hit every one of these and go right back? Oops. Here, 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 back here. Back that way, back up, right? Oh, that's how I should have done it. It is the forward spin underneath. The forward spin underneath is challenging, but I think it's the easiest way, personally, to get the forward spin. The forward spin this way, I find to be very hard if you really do it the right way. If you just kind of like flick it and spin it over your hand, you might pull it off. But forward is more challenging. certainly the backwards. See, that was just me throwing it. But I find that this one, oops, this one, I can tend to get backwards and feel like I have in contact with my finger the whole time until I drop it anyway. So up, across, forward, spin, back. Up, across, forward, spin, back. Or you can go up, across, palm spin, right? Up, palm down, palm up. Up, palm down, and throw it, palm up. And then left hand, if you haven't switched it yet. Up, palm down, palm up. Up, palm down, drop, palm up. Up, palm down, palm up. Up, palm down, palm up. Palm down, palm up. Up, palm down, palm up. And then if you want to get really tricky, try both at the same time. Up, oh, lost that one. Up, cross, palm up. Up, missed it. Up, down, dropped one. Palm up. Up, down, up, down, palm up. Down, palm up. And if you want to get good with commas, this is what it takes is when you drop them, you don't get frustrated. You don't go, oh, oh, oh. You just go, oh, I dropped it again. Palm down, palm up. Up, down, palm up. Up, palm down, palm up. When you think about it, you're in your rooms all alone. Maybe your brother or sister are watching you. I'm live. You're all watching me. This is going to go out on YouTube later. Everyone else will be able to watch me, literally around the globe. But I'm not getting frustrated over the fact that I dropped a comma, and literally every single person in the world has access to watching me do that. Up, down, up. Love my left hand. Up, down, palm up. All right, so let's drop one of the commas. Actually, you can leave it in your hand if you want. Actually, I want you to leave it in your hand because the agility drill we're going to do off of this, you'll need 2 commas for. So first phase is just release and catch, or don't, right? The key to catching it is just calmly, that one I reached a little too fast, is calmly just let it fall into your hand, right? Release it, watch where the grip is, and then just catch it. Release, catch, release, catch. That was a little fast. Catch, release, catch, release, catch. Under the arm, catch. Under the arm, catch. Under the arm, catch. The more you can get your comma to go pop straight up in the air, that was fast. Straight up, the better it is, right? If when I do it, it goes way over here, right? Now I've got to like reach and try to catch it. So instead, try to think, just get it to go straight up. And then just reach out and put your hand back in the middle of the handle. Reach, catch, flip, catch, flip, catch, flip, catch, flip, catch, flip, catch, or drop, flip, catch. So now if you have that down and you're catching, 8 out of 10 of them, if you're dropping every time you release it, it goes over there and you caught the blade, or you barely caught it by your fingertips, or it hit your sister, I don't know, then I wouldn't go to the next level yet. Get it to where you can go hit and then catch it. And like 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10 ideally, you're just going here and it's easy, right? You're almost not even having to think about it anymore. And then what you're going to do, watch the transition, flip, switch, catch with the other hand. Watch. Flip, switch, catch. Flip, switch, catch. That was a terrible catch. Flip, switch, catch. Flip, switch, catch. flip, switch, catch, right? Just a little extra coordination drill in there, right? Again, you may or may not ever have something like this in one of your forms, but I'm just getting used to my comma hand, right? So that I can pass it from one hand to the next, and my body is just aware of where it's at. All right, flip, switch, catch. That was a little close to my body. Flip, switch, catch. Flip, switch, catch. Flip, switch, catch. Ooh. Flip, switch, catch. Flip, switch, catch. Ooh, that just gave me a new idea, Jackson. Ready? Flip, spin. Ah, I thought too far ahead. Flip, switch, spin. Nope, didn't get the spin. Flip, switch. Flip, switch, spin. Flip, switch, finger roll. I gotta get it up higher. The other hand, I'm trying to finger roll it while I'm catching the other hand. So I'm trying to flip, switch, finger roll while I'm catching this one. You never know till you try. Flip, switch, catch. Flip, switch, catch. Flip, switch, catch. Flip, spin. Oh, so close on that one. That wasn't quite what I wanted. That's a tough one timing. I would need more air time here, I think. A little too much air time. Don't throw them that high in your house. You probably don't have 10-foot ceilings. A couple of you might, I don't know. Spin. Almost at it. I have another 40 seconds to get it down. Then we have to wrap up class. That was a good one. Flip, spin, half a spin. Flip, spin. Oh, I caught it upside down though. Flip, spin, caught it upside down again. Flip, spin. Hey, did you guys get that one on video? Ta-da! Nope. All right, last chance. It's not gonna hit it. Last chance. You guys do that with video games, right? Wait, one more try. One more try. Wait, one more try. One more try. That was a terrible try. You do one more try. Don't rush the try because you'll only go one more try again because you rushed the last one. Ta-da-ish. It's going to be enough of a ta-da for today. Oos. Awesome work, team. I hope you had fun watching me play. Hope you played as much.